Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back again here, Chapter 26, Part 2, discussion about UFC 172. I'm sorry, guys, my phone was acting out. The battery went out, so I wanted to complete the UFC 172 post-fight analysis by the White Dragon. And so Basil, the White Dragon Master, is here. I was talking about the main event, because in my previous video, in Part 1, I talked about the Luke Rockhold versus Tim Boetsch, and then Anthony Johnson versus Phil Davis. Now I'm talking about Glover Teixeira versus John Jones. Like I mentioned in my previous video, is I saw this one coming. I knew Glover Teixeira was going to lose to John Jones. It reminded me a lot of the Quentin Rampage Jackson fight where Jones just picked him apart. So pretty much that's kind of what happened with Glover. Poor guy tried his best. I mean, the only difference was between the Rampage fight and the Glover Teixeira fight was Glover Teixeira stayed in there till the 5th round, and he didn't quit, which was great. But he still lost. In the same way Jones picked him apart in his own game. Even though I wanted Glover Teixeira to win, unfortunately John Jones won. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, John Jones liked to do this a lot. He likes to extend his hands and his claws, and I don't know why the referee didn't penalize him enough for that. I don't think that's fair, because every time you stick your hands out, the other person is very vulnerable to getting poked. So he or she doesn't really have a choice. I mean, you're going to extend your hands. What's going to happen if he tries to come in? He's going to 9 out of 10 get that poked in his eye. The fingers will get poked in the eye, and that just gives Jones an advantage. So that's one thing that I was very. I think that needs to be looked at a little bit more in detail. But overall, good card. Expected results, I wonder what UFC 173 is. I think it's the Henan Barrow fight with TJ Dillashaw, but I don't know about how bad I want to see that one. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the analysis for UFC 172. I hope you liked it. Subscribe. All right? Because a lot of things are going to come up. All right, guys, thank you very much for listening. White Dragon's review of UFC 172. Basil the White Dragon Masters. Out. Hiya!